In our continued investigation into the 383rd District Court in El Paso County, Texas, we have uncovered that presiding Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has once again violated the Judicial Code of Conduct. What we have uncovered is that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has again, in violation of the Judicial Code of Conduct, opened a social donation account where she is requesting money, food, and gift cards not only from her constituents, but from local attorneys. The potentially criminal aspect of this solicitation is that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia hid her actions from the public by setting the account to private and confidential, and only sending a link to her intended targets. The nature of the social donation account was to quietly target and solicit money, food, and gift cards from her indented victims and coerce them into give the judge money and food assistance. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia states that she is going through a difficult hardship and posts an image of herself in what seems to be either a pre- or post-operation condition, laying on a medical bed, wearing a medical gown, a hairnet, and what appears to be a Ambu single-use bronchoscope hanging behind her head. We here at the Sammy Show are not pointing to her medical condition and wish the judge a quick and full recovery as we would for any human being. The question that begs to be asked, is Judge Lyda Ness Garcia using her influence and position as a sitting district court judge to solicit money from local attorneys and her constituents to pay for her medical insurance deductibles or for medical procedures not covered by her insurance? On or about November 14, 2023, the Sammy Show filed a complaint against Judge Lyda Ness Garcia with the Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct for violation of a judicial canon. The subject of the complaint is that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia had created a social donation account asking for money from her constituents to help financially support a show horse she owned. On February 8, 2024, the Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct found that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's behavior was not appropriate. The Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct stated in its response, "The Commission remains confident that the conduct will not occur in the future." Judge Lyda Ness Garcia, in her criminal manner of thinking, did learn one thing from the complaint filed against her. Don't go public with your illegal solicitation. Make it private and target your victims one by one. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia chose specific attorneys in El Paso, Texas, who she knew had current ongoing litigation before her court, and sent them a private link to her social donation account asking for money, food, and gift cards. This action is a clear targeting of individuals that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia knows she has power, influence, and control over. As our other investigation found, several practicing attorneys have stated that they have felt pressure to donate to judicial election campaigns out of fear of retribution and unfair treatment by the running judge for not financially supporting them. Further, our investigation found that it is common practice for a judge running for re-election to send emails soliciting campaign donations to local attorneys. These emails are not in a mass campaign email form, but are sent direct one-to-one communication asking for thousands of dollars. The law calls this coercion. As of the date of this report, the last money donation was made on September 2, 2025. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has currently raised $475 from local attorneys and from her constituents. She has also received food and gift cards. Any attorney that is currently litigating in the 383rd District Court before Judge Lyda Ness Garcia and finds themselves facing compromised opposing counsel that has given money to her social donation account should immediately file a motion to recuse Judge Lyda Ness Garcia, file an ethics complaint with the Texas State Commission on Judicial Conduct for her failing to divulge the personal and compromising relationship between her and the donating attorney, and file a bar complaint against the compromised donating attorney for failing to divulge his or her personal monetary connection to Judge Lyda Ness Garcia. Judge Lyda Ness Garcia should immediately recuse herself when faced with an attorney who has privately given her money in support of her medical procedures and/or medical treatment. At the very least, Judge Lyda Ness Garcia has an ethical duty to put on the record that she has received private monies for medical procedures from said attorney and move forward from there. allowing for the non-compromised attorney to bring forth any objections and filings. However, as we have reported over the years, ethics and proper judicial behavior is not practiced in the 383rd District Court under Judge Lyda Ness Garcia. After Judge Lyda Ness Garcia's behavior was brought to the attention of the Texas Commission on Judicial Conduct and found to be not appropriate, Judge Lyda Ness Garcia turned around and did the same exact scheme again. The Sammy Show has proven beyond a reasonable doubt through its reporting that Judge Lyda Ness Garcia believes herself to be untouchable and does not fear any reprisal or consequences for her actions. She believes herself to be an untouchable queen, sitting upon her throne, who answers to no one.
The Sammy Show, an unapologetic citizen journalist and judicial activist.